you cannot live someone else's truth and become successful. That is not the way God writes your story. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lotus Vibration, and I like to consider myself an intuitionist. So if you're into any of that kind of content, go ahead and tap the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video with me. Now, I have wanted to share information like this. Recently, within the past year, I have been heavily following my spiritual journey. And, you know, the best way for me to explain it is like literally from pain to purpose. So I want to just talk about some of the things that led me to my spirituality journey intentionally. And it was such a devastating event that happened to me last year, where I ended up going to jail for something that could have literally changed my life. And trying to get charged, it was dismissed because obviously I didn't actually commit a crime. But when I sat in that jail cell for 8 hours, okay, something clicked within me that never clicked before. Now, I didn't know that at the time, but all I know is I was very, very anxious. I was very, my senses was heightened. I was literally shaking, not just because I was freezing, but I just know my nervous system was having a breakdown of some sort. But that was a moment where I had to face myself, and I couldn't run from myself in that moment. And I'm so grateful for that moment because it changed my life for the better. I just want to say, to live your truth is the key to your success. Because you cannot live someone else's truth and become successful. That is not the way God writes your story. There is purpose in everything that God writes for you, whether you understand it or not. And I promise you, when you get the call one day that God is speaking to you so clearly, you won't mistake that for anything else. You won't mistake it for anyone else. You can't, because the discovery call is everything. And when God calls you, just like we have choices in life, He's going to give you a choice, whether you want to answer that call, whether you want to decline that call, or answer and eventually hang up and withdraw. So I just want to use that as a point for a moment to gain leverage in what I'm saying, because no matter what, there's going to be things in your life that happen that you didn't exactly want to happen, but it's all about how you deal with things that allows your energy to shift. I just want to share some of my personal experience as I continue to follow my heart. Now, on this journey, God revealed a lot of things to me in sequence, and I tell you, He did not reveal it to me all at once, because if He did, you wouldn't believe it. Okay? You would not believe it. But God speaks, and God is infinite, and God is intelligence. Okay? Now, God is within all of us. That's for you to know and for you to feel in your heart already. It's called a God-given abundant right. God said when He made the stars, and when He made oxygen, and when He made the elements of the earth, He made us, and we were born. And we have evolved so many times over thousands and thousands of years, and we don't understand that sometimes, but evolution is a constant thing. It's a constant journey on this planet Earth. And it doesn't just happen with us. It happens with plants. It happens with anything that is a living organism. If you can understand how God speaks to you, and when you understand that God is speaking to you, that is the way to your freedom. That is the way to your freedom. I was stuck mentally. I was just stuck, and I didn't even know I was stuck. But I was stuck. And God laid out a path. God lays the path before you are even born. God lays the path. God lays the path. When you look up at the stars, you know that those are not just stars. There's a purpose in that. My message to everybody is trust your gut within. Trust your gut with everything that you have. Trust you. Trust the feeling that you get. Intuition is everything. The gut feeling that you get is directly over the intuitive chakra that you have, you guys. You have to understand how your body and your nervous system works. You have to do your research sometimes. God said there is life and death in the power of the tongue. Okay, there's heaven and hell. Heaven and hell starts here. Heaven and hell starts in your mind, you guys. And God says you are a spirit having a human experience. So therefore, whatever you believe in mind, you shall see with your eyes. Because faith without works is dead. Okay, so I really hope I'm tying this all together for you. I know the truth within me has always been within me. And this truth is something that is not tied to man. This truth is not tied to anything other than the Holy Spirit that's already within you. Guys, if you don't know where to start, if you're literally unclear, if your mind is playing tricks on you, okay, I'm going to put my link button below. Please book a session with me. It can be a spirit chat, just trying to get something off your heart to unblock your energies. It can be a consultation. It could be a holistic nutrition consultation if you're just trying to learn how to eat right so that you can start to get rid of all that processed food within you, all that stuff that's actually your body's holding on to and keeping you stagnant, because we know what God created. We know what God created. From the ground, God created it. And we know everything that's on these shelves in these stores is not created by God. It's created by man. And what God governs, no man can control. No man can control. This is your confirmation to start taking control of your life. Start believing in your own intuition. Start to believe in the creations that you have in mind, because God said it started in mind. If you have a vision that you can see in your mind, you are well on your way. Okay? I was born into this lifetime a provocateur of change, and with everything in my spirit, that is the goal for me. I'm sending light and love to everybody. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel to become a Lotus baby right down below. This started with the seed in the ground that God created. And everything that I do moving forward, it starts with God. And it ends with God. So I'm just really tapping in right now to encourage someone to do the thing that scares you the most. Okay? Take that leap of faith. Whatever it may be in your life, if it's calling you in your stomach and your gut, and you're feeling that, and you keep getting that feeling, it's trying to tell you something. The realm that I work in is mind, body, and spirit realm. It's the quantum physics realm. It's the metaphysical realm. It's the celestial realm. And this right here fulfills me more than any other job I've ever had in my entire life. Although I always love working around infants and souls that are pure, that were not born into this world of sin. We were not born into this world of sin, but yet they try to get us to believe that we were born in sin. Therefore, we need to purify from sin. That way we can be whole. We were already born whole. You guys, you were already born whole. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Okay? I am living proof that God is real. My faith is not shaken. My faith is not wavering, and I will not. This thing is spiritual out here, y'all. These battles on earth are spiritual. It's not even physical. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? How much do you think you can do physically? In a matter of 24 hours, if you're spending 8 to 10 hours at work and you're sleeping for 8 hours and you only have 4 hours left, what can you do? You can train your mind up here. You can train your mind to work for you. I'm an entrepreneur. I work for myself in mind, body, and spirit because I have wholeness within me and I am healed. Everything I do is genuine. And I know that when I'm not in alignment with the right people, that's where negative events happen and catastrophic events happen and things happen in my life that I didn't desire because I was out of alignment. Because I was out of alignment within my mind and my body and my spirit. Okay? So I think I'm going to leave it here. Let me know in the comments below how this message really empowered you, or if it empowered you at all. If it did, go ahead and like this video. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I am an intuitionist, and if you're looking for more meaning and purpose in your life, this is the channel for you. Okay? Everything starts from within. Don't forget that. Everything starts from within. Everything starts from right here. Keep your heart open. You have to keep your heart open.